Alright guys, it's BLM here. Time for another review. This is going to be a review of the Cobra Strikes, which is episode, 14? Or, 16 of Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. So the episode starts off with Fairweather checking Ryan's back, as in the previous episode, he was almost killed after the Cobra kept on going up his back. And she tells him that he shouldn't morph anymore. After that, a dark cloud appears over the city and the Rangers go to fight. It turns out to be Diabolico, and they fight him and they pretty much pose no threat. They suck. After that, Diabolico releases Trika, who is a mix of the three previous monsters that were destroyed, which were, I believe, in the Sentai, like 3 devils or something like that. But here they just said that, oh, they're 3 monsters we're just releasing at once. Kind of didn't really explain that, but whatever. I mean, you would think if they could do this, they would do it more often, where they would release more than 1 monster at a time. But Trika is completely destroying the Rangers. They have absolutely no shot. Ryan, who's in his room, just laying down, decides to check on the Rangers fight and sees them losing and everything. He's like freaking the fuck out. The Rangers then use the V-Lancers, however Trika is able to avoid it, just like freaking spin out of the fucking way, and strikes the Rangers one more time, which causes them to demorph. The Rangers then return to the bay, and Ryan wants to see if they're okay, and they're just like telling him, yeah, go rest. So he decides that he wants to stop the Cobra himself, so that everyone would stop pitying him and shit like that. Mitchell, during a meeting and stuff, mentions the battle boosters. And then Fairweather says that she'll get them ready. And Trika ends up attacking the city again. The Rangers go out and just fight normally again and get defeated again. I mean, they have no extra powers. I mean, pretty much the same thing is happening. Until Fairweather finally finishes the battle boosters and gives the Rangers their battle boosters. Using the battle boosters, Carter, the first thing he does is freaking, chop the monster's sword off, which is actually connected to its arm. So it's actually, pretty much just cutting its arm off. But in the next scene, which was American footage, the sword is back. I'm pretty sure it's mainly because that they didn't have a costume with the sword broken, and they didn't want to break the sword themselves. So I'm pretty sure that's why. However, it is technically a mistake, so I have to mention it. After that, Ryan reaches the Cobra's lair, where somehow he got there really quick. I don't know how these people get there so quickly, because it makes it seem like it's in some Middle Eastern country or something, yet Ryan goes to these places so quickly all the time. I don't know how he gets there, but whatever. And when he gets there, the Cobra monster appears, and it looks fucking retarded, to be honest. I mean, it's just a normal monster, but the head is a Cobra, and then the freaking arms are a Cobra. That's the thing that I didn't like that the arms are fucking Cobras. I think that was retarded, but whatever. After that, they go back to the Rangers fighting Trika, and the Rangers are finally able to defeat him using the battle boosters. And then after that, Diabolico appears. He ends up growing, and the Rangers call in the Super Train Megazord. Back to Ryan, he's still fighting the Cobra, and he's losing pretty badly. He realizes that the Cobra is really close to his neck. However, he still decides to morph. Back to Diabolico and the Rangers. The Diabolico is easily able to destroy the Super Train Megazord, badly damage it, leaving a freaking hole in the center and leaving it pretty much useless. Ryan is still fighting the Cobra as the Titanium Ranger and is losing. Still doesn't stand a chance, even morphed and everything. Then they go back to the Rangers, and Mitchell ends up calling for the rescue Zords, and they form the Lightspeed Megazord. A mistake that is kind of here, I don't know if it's really a mistake or not, is that you can see Go Red's face on Carter, when Carter gets into his Zord. You can see the face of the person. It's actually Go Red. It's not Carter. You can't really tell, to be honest. So Ryan is still fighting the Cobra, and he ends up demorphing because he can't beat him and stuff. And something I found strange is that the Cobra that was attacking him said that my brother Cobra is on your back or something. I didn't even know there was such fucking thing as a brother Cobra, but whatever, fuck it. Ryan then sees his axe on the ground and picks it up and throws it at a pillar. Yeah, that causes the pillar to fall, and it crushes the Cobra. The Cobra ends up dying, and it destroys the tattoo, making Ryan free of the curse. After that, it goes back to the Rangers, who's fighting Diabolico in the Lightspeed Megazord, and they get fucking destroyed. It's fucking hilarious. I love this one scene where Diabolico just blasts them, and they go through 3 buildings. It's just fucking amazing. But what I don't understand is how did the Lightspeed Megazord survive that when the Super Train couldn't? I mean, the Super Train got attacked with far less energy, yet this Lightspeed Megazord survives that, yet the Super Train doesn't. It doesn't really make any sense there, but whatever. After that, Ryan appears in the Solar Max Megazord and uses it to combine to make the Lightspeed Solar Zord. And the thing about this is that in the Sentai, there was no Titanium Ranger, obviously. Many people know that. Titanium Ranger was the first American-made Ranger. But the Solar Max Megazord in Japan was called, I believe, Liner Boy or something like that. And it was actually an independently controlled Zord. Like, it didn't actually use any Ranger in the cockpit or anything. So that's why they end up using that for the Titanium Ranger. But yeah, using the Lightspeed Solar Zord, the Rangers are able to shoot at Diabolico. However, it still has no effect. After that, Diabolico shoots the Rangers, but they're able to absorb the energy. And using that energy, they're able to fire at Diabolico, which is finally able to defeat him. His star power is given to Impus, who then transforms into a cocoon. The Rangers then go celebrate the end of Diabolico. Go like, yay, everything's over. There's no more attacks. Safest city in the United States, whatever. And then all of a sudden, the alarm goes off, and they're like, fuck. They end up going to the city, and Banshira appears and tells them that Impus will be their doom or something. And Impus's cocoon starts dropping down from the sky, and that's the end of the episode. I love this episode. I mean, it does have a couple flaws. I mean, I did mention them earlier, but I mean, overall, it's just a fantastic episode. It marks the end of Diabolico until as time ran out, I believe. Whatever, one of those episodes later, one of the filler episodes. And it also has Ryan getting his powers back, and Ryan is the main focus of this episode, which I love because Ryan is probably my favorite character from Lightspeed Rescue. I mean, Ryan or Carter. Love the Megazord battle in this. One of my favorite Megazord battles. I think some of my favorite Megazord battles actually come from Lightspeed Rescue. I mean, this and the Rise of the Super Demons, two of my favorite Megazord battles of all time. But they actually destroy a Megazord, even though they fix it later on, obviously. But I mean, it's cool to see a Megazord still get destroyed. But yeah, this is one where following my criteria, I would have to give it a 9. However, I'm going to give it a 10 anyway. I really don't give two fucking shits. I'm giving it a 10 mainly because of my nostalgia for the episode and how great I personally think it is. I just think it's one of the best episodes of Lightspeed Rescue. I mean, a lot of people say, like, From Deep in the Shadows is the best episode of Lightspeed Rescue, but I personally believe that this is one of them. I mean, technically it's not my favorite. I think the best is Fate of Lightspeed. I think that's easily the best episode in Lightspeed Rescue. However, I think the Cobra Strike is probably number 2. But yeah, that is my review of the Cobra Strikes. Thank you for watching.